สวัสดีครับผมมนุวัฒน์ก่อนน้ำเพชรนะครับปลัดกระทรวงการคั่ววันนี้เราโชคดีมากเราอยู่กับแขกรับเชิญพิเศษของเรานะครับคุณทริชนะครับจากสหรัฐอเมริกาจริงๆอยากให้คุณทริชเนี่ยเล่าประสบการณ์เล่ามุมมองต่างๆนะเพราะว่าคุณทริชตอนนี้ก็ถือว่าเป็นระดับกลุ่มบริหารที่อยู่ในพาร์ทของ education ของ CQI นะครับวันนี้เนี่ยคุณทริชก็มาร่วมกิจกรรมเป็นผู้เรียนนะครับของคอร์ส Q Robusta นะครับOkay, so let's introduce yourself. Talk about your experience about coffee. How long?
My name is Trish, and I've been in the coffee business for about 30 years, or a little more than 30 years.
Wow.
So I started as a barista when I was about 18 years old. And then I learned how to roast almost right away at a small roastery, kind of like the size of this one. And the one that you have here on a small roaster, and I've been roasting most of my life in coffee. And then I learned about tasting coffee about 20 years ago as one of the first Q graders in the United States. And I was the first woman in the United States to get Q grader.
Wow.
Q Arabica Grader. And then I began teaching. So I've been doing a lot of teaching, tasting since then, a little bit of education for roasters, but mostly it's been cupping. That's what I've been doing.
Wow, very interesting.
Yeah.
And you are based on San Francisco from the...
Yes, I have a small coffee company in San Francisco called Wrecking Ball Coffee, and I work also for Coffee Quality Institute.
Okay, next question. We were talking about how many times you come to Thailand?
This is, I think, my third time here.
Third time.
Yeah.
What do you think about the coffee culture in Thailand right now, and about the here Ministry of Roaster and also Coffee Academy?
I think that from what I've seen, coffee culture is very active in Thailand, and in this region in general. All the countries in this region are very excited about serving coffee, their own coffee, from the growing lands that everybody is trying to get better at, trying to improve their coffee, and Thailand is just very excited, I think, to keep on improving coffee. And places like this, education centers are very important for the people in Thailand to know their own coffee professionals to know their own coffee, the quality of their own coffee, and what the potential is to improve it.
And the last question about the CQI, because I heard about the project in Thailand, right? And you are one of the leader of the CQI in US. Can you talking about this project?
So the project right now for the Thailand project, CQI is being launched as a pilot project because what they hope to do is build on it later with some more partnerships and some more cooperation from different elements to help farmers improve their coffee. And so the number one way to do that we can decide will work has worked before is to train people how to taste. And so we're tasting coffee in coffee cupping education, but also making more Q graders and bringing that education out into the growing land. So it doesn't just stay in the cities, that the farmers actually get to taste their own product. And we know that from other projects that we've had at CQI, when the producers get to taste their own product, then they know what the potential is to make it better. And who better to taste their own coffee than the people who produced it?
Okay, a little bit one more question about can you talking about how important for learning Q grader in your opinion?
I think that becoming a Q grader is very important not only for a personal reason. Many of us come to learn Q to improve ourselves or know how good are we at being a coffee professional. But when everybody comes together and gets to know each other and we build sort of these network of Q graders, not only in this country, but all through the world, so that you can go anywhere, and you have been lots of places on what, and you can go anywhere to taste. You can go to Kenya and taste, and you know that those people can calibrate with you, and then you can understand the language of coffee. You could go to Peru, and you could meet Q graders in Peru, and you'll be able to speak the language of coffee, even if you aren't speaking the same language. And so you understand coffee, and that's a very strong network to be in. Build a strong network in Thailand, but also be able to connect with the rest of the world helps you understand your own coffee. I think it's important not only for the individual but for a whole culture of coffee worldwide.
Okay, last sentence about give something for Thai coffee people.
I can't wait to come back and see how things have improved because it just seems like it's going so quickly, and it's very exciting to be here, see all the progress in Thailand.
Okay, thank you very much for about this week. We learned from you also, and I think your experience will be inspire me and many people in Thailand for coffee.
Thank you.
สรุปสั้นๆนิดนึงก็บอกว่าเราโชคดีมากๆนะครับเพราะว่าเราจะมีโปรเจกต์ที่ CQI ก็จะร่วมกับทางประเทศไทยเนี่ยนะครับสำหรับสนับสนุนให้กับทางเกษตรกรฟาร์มเมอร์เนี่ยนะครับเข้าสามารถมาร่วมทำกิจกรรมในคอร์สของ CQI ได้นะครับโดยมีภาคหน่วยงานทั้งภาคเอกชนแล้วก็ภาครัฐร่วมกันสนับสนุนนะครับยังไงก็ตามก็วันนี้ก็ขอบคุณคุณทริชนะครับก็ในระยะเวลา1สัปดาห์ที่ผ่านมาก็เราได้เรียนรู้ร่วมกันได้enjoyร่วมกันแล้วก็ผมก็ได้เรียนรู้อะไรหลายๆอย่างนะครับคุณทริชช่วยนะครับก็ถือว่าเธอเป็นหนึ่งในผู้หญิงที่แข็งแกร่งเนาะในอุตสาหกรรมกาแฟระดับโลกนะครับขอบคุณมากครับขอบคุณครับ Thank you very much
Thank you.